Some insiders note that the management of Real Madrid is experiencing disappointment with the on-field interaction between Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Everyone in the management, coaching staff, and fans experienced euphoria over the attacking power they could represent together. But match after match, it is evident how difficult it is for them to find balance. Here's how the goal-scoring race looks in the Spanish La Liga at the moment. Mbappe has 5 goals, with 2 assists. And even here, many note that they expected much more from the French star forward. What is happening with Mbappe? We will discuss in this video. Make sure to watch it until the end. For now, let's address another pressing issue for Madrid. How to play without Dani Carvajal. Fans are already discussing lineup options. Let's discuss it too. Option 1 does indeed look optimal with Vasquez, but there will be many matches this season, and other options will also be available. Option 2, Militao on the flank, could also be a possibility. Option 3, Valverde on the wing, seems to make Real Madrid significantly weaker in the center of the field. And option 4 is to involve a young player on the right flank of the defense definitely. Option 1 is the most stable choice in case of chemistry without Carvajal. Using Valverde as a right back is a waste. It's definitely option 1, says another Madridista. I want to see Valverde in the center of the field. Lucas, our backup right back, is not just there for no reason. Valverde as a right back should be the last option. Option 1, Vasquez is the best fit for defense. That's right. Friends, write in the comments which option you find suitable when it's time to rotate and give Lucas Vasquez a rest. Now that's more interesting. There is increasing information that in the winter, Real Madrid will not be buying defenders due to Carvajal's injury. The club believes that the coaches have options for the right back position. Both Militao and Rudiger can play there, and both have experience playing on the right flank. I read and saw that the Madrid fans are not very happy with the club's decision. This is mainly because many do not trust Vasquez as a starting player. He can't even make a proper pass. If we end up without trophies, Perez and his board will pay for it. He is an absolute treasure, and there is no bigger fan of Lucas Vasquez than I am. He fully justifies the captain's armband in every way. But even I understand that relying solely on Lucas as a right back for a full year is unstable. Relying solely on Vasquez for the entire year is indeed a big risk. And if Madrid does not want to buy a player in January, then why can't they sign a free agent until the end of the season, so that we have proper rotation for some matches? We have already discussed this earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if a surprise awaits us and Real Madrid, which skillfully manages its affairs, signs one of the defenders in January. For example, Trent from Liverpool in January. Why not? His contract with Liverpool expires next summer. We know about Real Madrid's serious interest in this defender, but Madrid wants to acquire him for free. And now look at this photo, who is peeking out from behind this poster where Trent is being congratulated on his birthday. It is, of course, Jude Bellingham. Liverpool fans are very unhappy with the friendship between Jude and Trent, and many are commenting that Jude went to the England national team to negotiate with Trent about a move to Real Madrid. And now they are already calling Jude an agent. It looks, however, very funny. I wouldn't talk about less than 12 months of recovery. Another problem is returning to the same athletic level, which, in cold numbers, does not exceed 50 or 60%. And this is already a sad forecast from Spain's leading surgeon on sports injuries regarding Carvajal's future. We can only hope that this forecast does not come true. I think that Mbappe is in a team that is not playing well. If the team is not playing well, it is very difficult for one player to cope. That is the reality. Ancelotti's tactics. I don't understand it. There was only one change. Mbappe instead of Toni, and the team is not functioning. That is the reality. The team is not functioning. The Madrid legend Guti and his assessment of the start of the season for Madrid. I think there is logic in his words. It's not just that Mbappe is not meeting expectations. The issue is that Real Madrid's overall performance at the start of the season does not look very good. And the main problem here is not that Mbappe has not yet found his form, but the main problem is that we cannot find balance without Toni, who has retired. And now let's take a look at Madrid's schedule after the national team matches conclude, and we will see how difficult it will be for us. Celta away, Dortmund in the Champions League, and then El Clasico. Not only will it be tough for us, but it will also be an exciting time. Let's prepare for it with enthusiasm today. You can see the promo code on the screen, and amazing bonuses are waiting for you. You will find the link in the pinned comment. And let's return to Mbappe, who is being talked about a lot. He did not go to the French national team to recover from a minor injury, train with the team, and be with all the players who also did not go to the national team in order to be ready for the continuation of the season. This is very good. In his absence, the captain of the French national team will most likely be another Real Madrid player, Tchouaméni. Let's wish him good luck. In addition, Kylian Mbappe was recognized as the best player in Madrid by fans in September. He scored 5 goals this month, but the reaction from the fans has been mixed. What a joke. How did he win this over Valverde? I can't argue with that, but for me, It should have been Valverde. Let me remind you that Valverde was named the best player in August and should have been recognized as the best player in September because Valverde is currently the best player in Madrid by a wide margin. That's true. But it seems to me that the fans cast their votes in favor of Mbappe only because they wanted to support him during this difficult time. That is commendable as well. There is a certain balance, as on one hand, Mbappe is heavily criticized, while on the other hand, who better than the fans of Real Madrid to support their player? This is normal, but the criticism directed at Mbappe is not without reason. Statistics have emerged that confirm Mbappe's poor defensive work, which is affecting Real Madrid's performance. Look, Mbappe's pressing is almost non-existent. He looks worse. He is one of the worst in this regard in Spanish La Liga, worse than Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. And how can we not recall the words of Luis Enrique, or rather that video when the coach was shouting at Mbappe? You are a phenomenon, a world-class player, there is no doubt about it. But that is not enough for me. A true leader is someone who can help, even if they don't score. If you set an example for others by pressing, we will have a damn good team. I have nothing to say to you about the attack, but you need to become the greatest player in history by defending your goal. That is what a leader is. That is Michael Jordan. Does that suit you? All clear. This is how Luis Enrique addressed Mbappe when he was a player for Paris Saint-Germain, asking him to work on his defensive duties. I don't know what the coaches will ask Mbappe to work on defense for Real Madrid, but I think it's very necessary. This is very necessary for us to have balance. Perhaps during these weeks, Mbappe will not only recover but also work on his defense. We will continue to observe. Interesting times await us as Madrid changes, progresses, and deals with its challenges. So make sure to subscribe to the channel because we will be discussing all of this here week after week. Also, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Goodbye.